What is up, Total Excellence dudes? Thank you all for coming to the stream. And this special holiday of 4th of July, I'm repping my patriotism of this American flag tank top. Just want to show the guns. Okay, maybe that not that much. A lot of stuff has happened this week. This weekend I got to go to my local con at called SuperCon, and I got to meet the original Red Ranger, Austin St. John. Here's an autograph from him. I am like so happy to meet the dude in person. The dude has a very strong handshake, guys. I'm not even joking, man. He has a strong handshake when I met him. Like literally, like once I shook his hand, like instant like respect. And then once I left, like again, strong handshake. And the second time, I'll be honest with you, dudes. I was kind of concerned of like my colorist hand because it's very important, and especially that I need to finish the flock around that time frame. We got creator outlet. Hail Total Excellence. Hail, dude. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Hail nerds. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. So yeah, dudes, I mean, it was awesome meeting him. He's working on a project. He's funny enough. He's also working on a comic, and I believe his comic is going to be. I think he's going to make a video game out of it as well. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun stuff. I got to talk to him a bit, and what was perfect is nobody was lined up to see him, so I got to hang out with him a bit, talk to him, took a picture. I forgot to post a photo of me and Austin at SuperCon, but he was awesome. I was gonna meet another ranger, Hector, and he's a green samurai ranger, but I came to the con a little late, and by the time I finally met him, like his time slot for like visiting was already over, so he already left the con. No biggie, but I had fun. There was like pro wrestling event that I thought was a flash mob because I was just me and my buddy were minding our business until we see like a huge flash mob of people screaming, and then I see like a dude just tossing another guy. I'm like to the ground. I'm like, oh shoot, it's a pro wrestling event. But let me show you what I'm working on currently, and this is one of the pages of really a stretch goal that we've accomplished in the end of the Flock issue 5, as well as like a graphic novel for issues 1 through 5, volume 1. I'm just so happy we were able to like reach that stretch goal. So guys, thank you guys again who backed it, and those are watching pre-recorded. Thank you guys so much. I'm just really happy that like we get to at least stretch a little bit, like give you like a little good gist of like this character, because again, it's a short story. I believe it's like maybe 5 pages. Nah, it shouldn't be. I think it's longer than that, to be honest with you. Let me check the folder really quick to confirm with you guys. Okay, yeah, it is. It is actually 8 pages. 8 pages of the short. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty excited. Scott wrote the story, and I'm happy that I get to color it. And I get to color it live on this beautiful holiday, guys. And it's pretty perfect too, since the Patriot Eagle is a patriotic character of the series. So let me go on ahead and turn my face off so that way I can color in peace. Let's do this. All right, perfect. That way you can still hear me while I'm working on this bad boy here. Let me know, guys, if you even hear like fireworks in the background. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna scream at my neighbors to turn off the fireworks. No can do, man. I can't be a Karen for this beautiful holiday. I had a day off. I had a day off today, so I'm not complaining. Today, I woke up early, like 6:30 in the morning. Met up with my friends to have an early jog, like my friend, he's my gym partner, and he's like a freaking monster. Like we literally jogged for an hour at a local park that has its own track. So I mean, he had like an app and everything. Like I honestly was asking him to give me the app so I have like an idea of like, just to give at least like an idea like how many miles I've done within an hour, right? I honestly did like, was it 5 miles around the track, and my buddy like he freaking did like 7 miles, so he's like 2 miles ahead of me, just running nonstop, and I needed this, I needed a walk. That was interesting, man. Honestly, it was the first time I ever run on a track, so it was an awesome experience. So right here, man, you get to see our main hero, the Patriot Eagle, and you guys are like, who the heck is this old dude? And you're gonna have an idea like within the story, like you'll have an idea like what's happening and whatnot. And at least what's cool too, guys, is you guys get to see me color this without flat colors, so I get to show you guys the magic while we're doing this. And how are you guys doing? Like, how was your week, guys? How was your week? My week was excellent, man. I mean, I got to meet Austin St. John. Also, too, actually, I should like show my Twitters. I honestly was surprised to meet this creator. Let me go to my Twitter really quick. Just go like a little commercial break. Let me just scroll down with my Twitters. Okay, let me switch on over really quick. See, this is why I don't want to. This is what you're going to see this whole time whenever I'm like streaming. You're going to see my forehead. So, there we go. I got to meet Travis Gibb. And I've heard about Travis all the time whenever like Tyler brings him up, and he's a really awesome dude. Like honestly, he is an awesome creator. I got to meet him in person. Awesome dude. See me repping my red. I wore red just for the fact just to meet Austin St. John. That's it. That's why I was wearing all red. And I got Coins of Judas, the famous canceled book of our good buddy Tyler from Draw and Talk. I mean, honestly, it's just so dumb how it fell out, but at least Travis and the team are still going to be working on coins. But anyways, I mean, Travis is awesome. I mean, how he took care of the whole situation and how he did. Like, I honestly have major respect for him. And I even told him too, like I even DM'd him saying, hey, dude, like how you treat the situation, you did it so well. I will like color for free of any anthologies that you're working on, because this dude always has awesome anthologies. I mean, the books that he's done are fantastic. I mean, I even bought some books from him. Like here, I got honestly, Granite State Punk is like my favorite. Is so awesome. I have fun reading that one. Coins was awesome. I got to read Expired. This is like a sci-fi book, and I love sci-fi. So just to give my sci-fi fix. But then other than that, dudes, let's get back to coloring and hide my big forehead. Okay, perfect. So now that we're back coloring this bad boy here. But yeah, Travis is awesome, dude. And I got to get to talk to him, get to know him more personally. He honestly surprised me when I saw him in my local convention. Because I mean, I followed him on Twitter. It just didn't, it didn't look like that he's here in here in South Florida. So that was awesome to meeting him. And his books are great, man. Like Travis is an awesome writer. Or should I say excellent? He oozes excellence. Like his books are fun. Like honestly, I bought his book, I had like a late night reading session. I literally read everything in order when I showed the picture. Like I read Granite State Punk, and after I finished reading 2 issues of Granite State Punk, then I read 2 issues of Coins of Judas. That was such a great book. I'm pretty excited how the story is going to go for issue 3. Again, Travis and Tyler, like they're a great team together. Again, it's just a shame. It's such a shame how it all went down. It's just honestly stupid. But I just know that what Tyler went through, the whole cancellations, like I just know he's gonna go to greater heights, and the work ethic he has, and like it's just unmatched. It's honestly unmatched. And also too, man, I've learned like firsthand like how creators even sell themselves, especially with their comics. A buddy of mine, we'll call him. Actually, he's there always on the chat, Jetto. So my buddy Jetto and I were at SuperCon, and like I came way later, so I came way later in the con. Like I think I came like maybe 3:00. I think was late. Like it's pretty late. 3:00 is pretty late for me, especially if you're going to a convention. But it was a smooth ride for me, honestly. It was a very smooth ride. There was no crazy traffic. I was surprised how sunny it was because over here in South Florida, it's hurricane season. So there would be major heavy rain and all that good stuff. So it was honestly, and even parking, I don't know, today was a great day for me going to the convention than last time I came, because it's like anyone that goes to conventions, they know the biggest struggle is finding parking. And at least for me, at least I'm local, at least I know my way around the streets in the convention that they placed it. So I'm pretty well aware of my surroundings whenever I go and park. But I freaking lucked out getting one of the parking garages, because again, those parking garages get full so quick with the convention scene. But I was lucky to get onto one of the parking garages that is close to the convention, like walking distance. So I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just telling you dudes right now, that was such a great day. It was just ooze of excellence. So, excuse me. So pretty much like I got to meet up with my buddies downstairs, and like my buddy Jetto met me up downstairs when I got my stuff, and then he asked me, so dude, like what you want to do first? He's a good friend of mine, and I'm like, dude, like I want to meet Austin. And since he's been around the convention like longer than I did when he arrived, like he knew exactly where Austin was. Took me like directly there. There was no lines. I'm telling you, man, it was just a great day for me when I went to the convention. There was no lines for Austin, so I got to go straight to Austin. Yeah, I went straight to Austin. I got to pay for my photo and what else? Like a photo and a signature. And then after that, man, after that, then you know, he was like, "Hey, like you guys want to chill and talk?" And he was just so awesome, man. Austin was such an awesome dude. Great. Like I just have the pleasure of getting to know him a bit and stuff, and just ask him some questions and all that. And then after that, then I think what did I do next? Oh, now I know what I was doing. So I was trying to find Hector. Yeah, my next thing was okay, like I want to meet all the Rangers here at the convention, which were two. Like I want to meet Hector. So I thought like he was like, downstairs in one of the tables that all the guests are at. And we walked to find him and he wasn't there. He wasn't there in the first floor, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like we'll just walk around and we'll just walk around and just see like what's interesting, And basically I got to oh gosh, okay, so that didn't work out. Um can I do this? Golly, man. Clip just does not want to pick up. So doesn't want to color, apparently. But I got to walk around and I got to see firsthand like how creators get to sell themselves in their book. And I won't say his name or his book because the dude was awesome. Like he's very positive. I got the vibe from him, but I don't know. I just like in the end of the day, like I just felt like he was being a salesman. And my buddy Jetto, I can say like he was a normie. Okay, he's a normie. Like he's not really into comic books and stuff. Like maybe a little bit, but not like heavy on it like I am. So my buddy Jetto says like he was telling him about me and stuff, and then like we were gonna meet up with him and stuff like that. And once I met the dude, funny enough, I actually came across what the heck is this? This is quite interesting. Oh, because the freaking. Why is it like that though? I am just so lost right now, dude. You have no idea. Okay. But why is everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, this is gonna be a headache. Um that is very interesting. Anyways, dudes. So pretty much like I got to meet I got to meet this creator again. I have nothing but good words. I just felt like he was acting like too much of a salesman and not getting to connect and build a conversation. But I don't know. I'm just saying in my experience. I know how he is with other people. I'm just speaking out of my experience, in my opinion, and like yeah, man, it's like the energy was good with him. It's just like I just felt like he's being like a salesman to me, and like even my buddy, like when he first met him before he met up with me, like he asked some general questions, just to like start and build a conversation with him, and then he asked him like, oh, like what's the inspiration of your hero and stuff, and then he just answered him saying, oh, like a variety of heroes. And to him, it was so broad of an answer that he didn't really like pinpoint like like simple things like, oh, like the inspiration was Spider-Man or the Hulk or Superman, something, just name a freaking character. But he didn't really, like he wasn't able to build a genuine conversation with him. And it's I don't know. I guess it just goes back to like advertising yourself and stuff like that, and pretty much like what's his face? My God, I don't know why he said it like that, but then when I got to meet like Travis, funny enough, I didn't even know he was at the con. So I came across Travis and I was like, holy crap. Like, literally, the first thing I noticed was Coin of Judas cover. And I'm like, coins? And then I see like Travis Gibb name under the on his booth. So I was like, holy crap. Like, he was talking to somebody that I guess maybe it was a colleague or a fan of his. I'm not sure. But he got to talking with him. And, I just waited until, he's done talking. And I got to introduce myself to Travis personally. And, excuse me, I had a pleasure of getting to know him. He's honestly, like, I just have nothing but praise for him. I mean, he's an awesome creator. And, like, we had genuine conversation. It was fun. And I just felt like with him compared to the other creator, like, like we generally just like, had a conversations besides comic books and besides talking about the books that I picked up. It's just, we just had a genuine conversation. Neo, what's up, buddy? The brilliant star that shines through the night. The heavy hatchet that chops down trouble. Riser Man stands before you. What's up, Neo? Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Happy 4th of July for you, man. How you been, dude? How was your week? Uh-oh. Colored his garage. How was your week been, bud? Let's see here. Right now, being a little technical here. What is up, Gabe Ministry? Happy Miracle Day. Did you buy anything from SuperCon? Come on, Gabe. You know what I bought. Yeah. Also, Gabe has joined me on my adventures at SuperCon. So what I bought? So I bought. Let me see. I bought a photo and a autograph with Austin. What else? Bought some comics from Travis. I think I got like 2, 4. I got like 6 comics from Travis, and I bought like 2 other comics from this other creator. So I got 6, 7, 8. I brought home 8 comic books. And then what else? I think that's honestly it. Like I didn't go too crazy buying any comics, which I was like happy for. Um, but yeah, that was it. That's how much I purchased. What's up, Dale? What color is that card going to be? I'm thinking of a light teal color. I was honestly thinking of that, like a nice light teal color. Because I mean, that is a beautiful car. Okay, man. Like, you know, we all know like cars like that. Like, you got to give a nice bright feel to it. Feeling fine, pal. How about you? I'm doing excellent, man. This week has been awesome for me. I mean, work wise has been nuts, but you know, it was worth it because I get to relax and enjoy my weekend. And now I get to enjoy the short week of work since now it's a holiday. So I honestly was needing a break, just to be honest with you, dudes. Let's see. Let me get back to the freaking clip. Okay. Let me see here. All right, got her colored. Got colored the kid. Ooh, let's actually do this. Still got color. There we go. I think we got a good combo here. Pen. Huh. Can we? What can we do here? Yeah, right now I'm just playing around here in these scenes. So pretty much to give you context, right here in this scene, our hero of this story, he's in a funeral. You know, he's visiting his loved ones. Then you see a picture frame, and you get to see, you know, the Patriot Eagle, like his life. He has a wife and child, and you know, in unfortunate circumstances. I don't want to spoil too much what's going on, but you know, he's just enjoying his day, just washing his favorite car, and it's a beaut too. It's a freaking beautiful car, and some dudes in black suits just appeared out of nowhere and just coming to see the Patriot Eagle. And if I get this piece done, who knows? I might even color another page live. Let me see here. Mm-hmm. What is hair? White? It's not really white. I think it's more like a light greenish color. And what's good too is like I have a time lapse. At least what's good with clips too is there's like a built-in time lapse thing with clips, so I'm pretty happy of that feature. Oh, go back, just unlasso that. color this here. Go. What else? There's actually there was I think after I hanged out with Travis, I walked around again trying to find Hector, and I went upstairs. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it in order, I was getting hungry, so it was like, "Hey, Jodo, let me go and freaking get some lunch, whatever." And called up Gabe and see if he's hungry. He was hungry, and I ate like this, I think Japanese food, and there wasn't a lot. There was honestly not a lot because again, convention food is, you know, you get whatever was left over. Kind of like elementary lunch. You just get whatever's left over, and got like chicken and some vegetable roll or whatever the heck it's called. So I got that, and it was pretty good. I mean, the plate was pretty small, so I wasn't I wasn't really full. Like basically, my whole time being at the convention was I honestly did not eat the whole day. Just now that I'm thinking about it, before I got to the con, I didn't eat. I think the only thing I had was coffee, and that was it. Like that was literally the whole day. Like I just had coffee, and then not eating food the whole freaking day. Like your body's like craving for freaking food and meat. Since I didn't really eat within a long period of time, um, you get pretty hungry. Like once you have food in your stomach, you get hungry real fast. So here, start coloring his eyes. Gino is such a great artist, man. I mean, just great and fantastic. Oh man. Yo, what's up, Massive Panda? Yo, what's going on, Ichthys? What are you working on? I am working on a page, a short story page that we've unlocked from one of our stretch goals from the Flock Volume 1 Kickstarter. So it was like our stretch goal was 30 backers for a short story of the Patriot Eagle. And right here in this page, this is the first page. And it's just page 1 of his origin story. So I'm pretty excited. I'm just happy that we've unlocked that short story. So, at least you get like 7 pages. I think it's 7 pages. I even said it on the stream, exactly the pages. Okay, 8 pages. I'm always a number off, but it's 8 pages of a short origin story of the Patriot Eagle. So I'm just happy about that. And just coloring it is always a thrill. Newstar Projection says, a while back I actually made a plant theme villain known as Rubber Tree. Seems like an ideal opponent for Jackie Oaks. You know what? I really like that idea, man. I really like that idea. Freaking rubbery plant themed villain. Damn. Why? You know what, Neil? I think you gave me an idea for a potential villain for Jackie. It's not a tree, funny enough. I mean, it would be fun, but I think you gave me an idea of a potential villain. Funny enough, but anyways, I can't talk too much because then I might get in trouble, guys. So shh. I'm kidding, dudes. I don't get in trouble here. This is my gosh darn channel, man. Yeah, guys. So thanks for coming by, guys. I honestly am happy that you guys came by. How are you doing, Panda? How are you doing? How's your comic and all that good stuff, man? It's like, dude, I didn't even forget, man. I gotta connect. I gotta hit you up on Insta and see like what will be the best day for the both of us to get to interview you, man. And I gotta buy some of your books too on PDF format. That way I get to know about your story and dude, man, like the art that you have. Once I saw that video with Tyler about your comic, I'm like, dang, the art is phenomenal. The coloring is great. I mean, I'm just jelly that I'm not coloring it. But hey, man, more power to you, dude. I really want to interview. I want to do interviews again, at least for indie creators that that aren't trying to cancel. I don't know, man. People just can't take accountability, apparently. But that's just me. There we go. See, Neil Surprise saying, just trying to finish up my script. How's Riserman doing, Neo? How's your story for Riserman going, dude? Oh man, excuse me, dudes. I gotta color his cane. Gotta give it a nice. You gotta give him a nice oak tree cane. Can't be any kind of color. I don't know what the heck happened here, but it's because when I colored over the. Okay. Give him the nice oak tree cane. We're just experimenting here with colors and stuff. Go. Speaking of other creators, I gotta hit up Tyrell because I know he's been trying to get on podcasts and stuff to promote a book he's working on with Ryan Stegman. I was almost gonna say Otley, but no, it's a different Ryan. Ryan Stegman and their book called The Schlub. Funny enough, I like the name Schlub. So I'll hit up Tyrell via email and see if he's still down to like do interviews and stuff, and we might have him back on the channel. We'll have a good time talking about schlub and comics and all that fun stuff. Who knows? I might have a new question to ask him. Let me see. I appreciate that, Ichthus. I'll always appreciate that video Tyler made. And yeah, man, I would definitely be down to get on a stream. I'm actually working on some pencils right now. Dang, dude. Okay, yeah, definitely, man. I would love to see like some pages from you on stream, because that's another thing I really love and appreciate that artists do traditionally. I would love them to showcase it. I think I had Peter, aka Pad, and like he showcased his artwork, like physical art, and he even letters his own stuff. And I'm like, dude, this is insane, man. The guy is like all around talent. So yeah, they did Tyler so dirty. Dude, it's just like so dumb, man. It's like, I swear, man. I texted Tyler because I did like, yeah, I think Neil, you've seen me. I don't know about Panda, but I was there like in the middle of the stream, so I've missed all of the drama that Tyler's talking about, like people apologizing him privately, and I'm like, are you kidding with me, man? Y'all privately apologize? Like, I'm sorry, dude. I really question your morality at this point. Are you gonna apologize after like freaking, like, I don't know, joining the mob, and then you're gonna say like, oh, like, I just want to join in the moment. Like, no, you don't. You just showed your true colors, man. You just showed your true colors, and you just burn your bridges on one of the best creators that you've known, who's actually is talking about how to market themselves, a niche that not a lot of indie creators ever do or even talk about. But I digress. There's this Mike Tyson quote I sent to Tyler. Like, I sent Tyler a text and stuff, my thoughts on the whole ordeal and stuff. Like, honestly, man, he is like, what's done is done. Is like, the damage is already done. Just forgive and forget. I just tell him just to like leave him on red. Literally, just leave him on red, just so that they know that you've seen it and you have no comment to say. So this is a quote from Mike Tyson. Okay, I've been watching a lot of like Mike Tyson interviews and his fights since I've been doing like martial arts since I've been training since December. Late December, I should say. Late December to be exact. And it's fun. Like, I just learned, I know with martial arts, like, you got to be disciplined and you got to be patient for yourself, because when you think you're improving, like, your bad habits kick in, and and when you have a good instructor, like, they have to have patience with you, especially just simple things like kicks and punches. And I fall short on that, especially now with my age. Like, the learning curve is really hard for me to process. But anyways, I'll get back to it later. So there's this great Mike Tyson quote that I sent to Tyler. Just telling him that it's called, this quote is from Mike Tyson. It says, social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. Which is true, man. Which is true. It's like, y'all freaking did a freaking jump mob, and y'all jump mob on a hashtag that's now dead. It's not even relevant to the conversation. And now it's like, now you're going to apologize for it? It's like, really, dudes? Really? Let me see. Neil Star, I'm hoping to get a new job that takes place during the day so I can participate in live streams and interviews again. Yeah, Neil, let me know, dude. And again, you got a spot open for me, man, because you've been with me since I started. So you have an open spot for me, Neil. I appreciate it. Massive Panda, yeah, I actually want to start a YouTube channel at some point to start getting this stuff out there. I'll need to get some tips from guys like you and Tyler, etc. Yeah, dude. Honestly, Tyler is a dude. At least for me, like I'm kind of lazy. I'll say that much. I'm kind of lazy. That's why I love doing live streams because I just press a button, use what's this called? StreamYard. I literally got to look at the web browser just to know what I'm using. I use StreamYard. It's very straightforward and stuff. You can use it for free. It's like, you just have that goose logo there, which funny enough, it's pretty on brand for the flock since our hero's a goose. Yeah, and you can start a plan. Depending on like what computer you're going to use, whether it's Windows or Mac. Again, you got information out there that you can do your research on. Well, not research, I should say search up online. And I just know that Tyler did a tweet where he's gonna like do like another like group stuff, like I think like a Discord per se. And I told him like on the tweet, like, yo, I'm down to join and take responsibility and do it like that. And even then, like I even did the marketing tier, and that was fun. Like I got everything recorded and stuff. Like I know exactly what content to do. I just gotta like put in the work and the day to do it. So I just know within live streaming, like it honestly helped build up. Like I've grown an audience, and I got coloring commissions thanks to it. Like it helped a lot. I know I was very active on social media, so that was another given. But yeah, man, whatever you do, Massive, you already got my sub. I don't know if I've already subscribed to your channel, but I don't know. I'm very excited for Tyler's new second channel. It's gonna be like a vlogumentary. And now that he brought it up, it's like, damn, I think I'm gonna steal that when I'm working on the Gators. Like after I'm done coloring this, dudes, after I'm done coloring the flock, I am gonna work on the Gators because, well, first I'm gonna take a week break from coloring. I mean, I'm still gonna do the coloring streams, but I'm gonna take a week off coloring, okay? Because coloring the flock, I mean, I did. Let me look back on my folder now. How many pages did I color? Because man, dude, that was the most pages I've done this year for the flock. 37 pages, guys. And now with this, with the added pages for the Patriot Eagle origin story, we got like 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 pages, guys. You got 45 pages worth of content once you guys, for you guys that backed volume 1 of the flock, which I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. 45 pages worth of content for volume 1, guys. So yeah. Neo, Riserman is doing fine. Unfortunately, I hit more than a few snafus these past 2 months as far as production. But I'm hoping to wrap up production on my current Riserman project by August. Ooh, okay. Okay, gotcha. So now I just need to start commission pages. Ooh, okay. Very excited, Neo. Very excited, man. August is not that far away, so I'm pretty excited. Have you seen Ip Man 3 where Donnie Yen fought Mike Tyson? No, I think I've seen a clip. I never got to see Ip Man 3. I think I've watched the first Ip Man. So yeah, man. I mean, sorry for the awkward pause. I just need to drink water, guys. For talking so much. I might even need to come back later. And we got Scott the Flock Wilson himself, the Theflockcomic, on my way home from fireworks. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July too, bud. Yeah, no, I'm still going strong, Scott. I'm still going strong with the coloring stream. Better make that by the end of August. Oh, by the end of August. Okay, still a month away. All right. Let's call it freaking our boy here. His car. I said teal. So we're going to give his ride a nice teal color. Okay, thank God. At least I'm not in the mood to got to give her a nice teal color. Uh-oh. No, clip. Don't do this to me. Oh, geez. Now all of that is like, there we go. All right, we'll do the old school way. I'm just gonna. I'll just do that just to avoid the whole drama and awkward loadings that Clip is doing on me. But yeah, dudes, I mean, I just cannot wait to finish the flock. It's been quite of a journey. I'll say that much. But I really appreciate Scott. I mean, honestly, just working with Scott, period. Like, because there'll be days where I just turn in one page and then I just don't know. I mean, Scott would just send me a text that, just bring me back, give me back some energy. And like, I just want to give the best I can for this series, the best looking book, especially in colors, especially for a kid's book, man. I think it's more important to make I think in general, like, I think it's important for any comic that at least whoever's going to consume this product, it's going to be the best looking book ever. I think kids are the most important, man. Because honestly, they deserve so much good content than what they're being served now. I don't think they're even watching like cable TV anymore. It's like now it's just basically like, Netflix and what is it? Netflix, HBO Max. I mean, I don't know what the new stuff look like since, I'm pretty much out of the loop of what kids are watching nowadays. Or even kids, period. What's being shown, or even if they're even watching cable TV. Colin. Color this bad boy here. For the cloth, we'll give it like a nice little orange. There we go. Oh, are those bubbles? Oh, shoot, it's bubbles. All right, we're going to change that. Just make that into bubbles. Yeah. Yeah, Scott will be joining with us, I believe, once he gets home from watching the fireworks. Let's see. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look right at all. I thought it was a bubble, but I have no clue what I'm looking at here. There you go. Patriot Eagle's car is a nice bright teal color with a wax shine finish. Ah, that's funny. Ooh, fancy, says Neil. Yeah, dudes. You can never go wrong with teal, man. Let me see. Gosh, that's a beautiful car. I'll tell you that much, man. I would love to ride that car. See here. Excuse me, guys. Trying to stay strong for the stream. Ooh, you know, I just noticed I gotta color this. This is the metal right here, so give it those metal rings that come around with the lights. Boom. Okay. I don't know, back to like martial arts and stuff. Let me see. I just recently went to Michael Jai White's YouTube channel. And my gosh, man, the content that he's posting is just pure gold, dude. I'm just surprised that like he doesn't have like a special subscription or something for all this information he's giving for free on like basic stuff that I'm just blown away by, like, you know, proper way of punching, how to increase your speed, how to increase power of your punches, kicks, all that good stuff, you know? Um Even things like, you know, why it's important for, you know, why do people wear hand wraps per se? And he explains that, you know, whenever martial artists like myself that are new and learning how to freaking learn all the basics and proper things like punching and stuff, um, you know, what tends to happen is when you don't punch properly, you will mess up your freaking wrist. Which, you know, thank God, like I haven't experienced that. It's like I sometimes don't wear wristbands whenever like I do sparring and stuff, and when I'm in class. And but yeah, it's like if you don't if you don't know the basic things like how to punch properly, you will mess up your wrist. And also too, like you can even like push back your knuckles, which I honestly didn't thought that would be possible, but you learn something new every day, guys. Yeah, like if you're thinking of like punching a bag, because Michael Jai White punches a freaking like a bag with his bare hands, and I'm like, and that is painful. That is really painful. I tried punching a bag with my bare hands, and again, like if you don't have proper training of like how to properly punch a freaking bag, you will mess your hand up. And again, you mess your hand up, you push your knuckle back. It is not a sight to see. Just forget about having your knuckles back. Like, can you even like squeeze your freaking fist? It's like, but yeah, man, Michael Jai White videos are really great. So I'm definitely gonna like. I already made like a list of like stuff to watch later, which is like I don't know, man. It's something that I do all the freaking time. If I see a video on YouTube and I don't feel like watching it now, I'll just put watch later, and it's like it's up to 1,000 now, and I have yet to watch any of it yet, but I'm making sure that it's going to be something where I'm gonna like watch all that freaking what is it? Just make sure that I watch everything and then delete later, so that way I can rest easy knowing that I've watched the video. What the heck is Oh man, keep going. I'll be right back, dudes. I have a banner that shows like that I will be back soon. Okay, no. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna refill my water. All right, dudes, I am back. Let me see here. See, Scott says he bought the car after his wife died. It was her favorite color. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Just some inside details. Jeez Louise, man. Oh, Scott, what's wrong with you, man? Now you're trying to make me cry on the stream. No one wants to see a grown man cry, man. Who's cutting the onions here? Oh, this is wrong, man. Why are you doing me dirty, Scott? I swear, Scott, you're in trouble if you join this panel. I'm just saying. Oh, man, gosh dang it, man. Why you do this to me, Scott? I was not prepared for something like this. Gosh dang it, man. I swear, man, you writers are evil sometimes. Why you gotta play with my heart, man? You just, you just twist and, oh, gosh dang it, man. Whew. Gosh dang it, Scott. Why you do this to me? What did I do, man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not working on this faster. Gosh dang it, man. There you go. We'll just have this here. Aw, see, you even made Neo cry, man. What's up with you, Scott? What's your problem? Why you gotta do us dirty like that, man? Even on stream. Guys, for you guys that are watching pre-recorded, just let me know, guys. Just drop an emote of a tear of a tear emoji, because my gosh, man. Why, Scott? Why? Oh my gosh, man. That's just plain evil. Okay, let's see here. There you go. Whew. Okay. Back to freaking having, I don't know. I just don't know. Gosh dang it, Scott. Okay. Going. Get this here and here. Okay. Oh man. Still, that's quite of a backstory. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that one was new to me. I'll tell you that much. That one, that part that he just shared was new to me. Let me see. Riserman has an arc foe named Hysteria. Love the name. She's a clown-themed criminal who uses weaponized gags and pranks to terrorize the villains. I mean, what villains? The citizens. Why would she terrorize villains? Makes sense. The citizens. Perhaps she and the juggler can work together and create a laugh riot. You know, funny enough, the juggler the juggler is going to be a fun character to write. Um, there's some shorts that I made a synopsis for one of the flock shorts, so I'm pretty excited. I've already pitched it to Scott. He loves all of them. I mean, he my favorite part was whenever like I shared him like these synopsis, he either gets really excited, or he just laughs his butt off. Which to me, it's always rewarding. And funny enough, like I've done these shorts like, well, these synopsis like maybe 2 or 3. I think it was 2 or 3 months ago when I did these synopsises, and I'm like, when me and Scott met up last week, I think it was on a Thursday. We met up, and then uh yeah, he told me the game plan was a game plan for the flock and stuff, and if I had any questions, and I said, yeah, do you want to see my synopsis shorts for the flock shorts? And yeah, I pitch it to him. He loves them. So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. I'm very happy how um I'm very happy how whew, man, I'm yawning up a storm, guys. I'm so sorry. Um yeah, I'm just pretty excited. I mean, me and Scott were laughing, we're pitching ideas and stuff. I think he even shared me his idea for a short, so yeah, I'm just very excited. Honestly, I had to step out for a bit. I hope I didn't miss any good stuff. Well, you see, Panda, if you read up in the chat, when Scott shared, he wrote on the chat, and I swear, man, it's like if he joins this panel, like he's in trouble, because I shared him the link whenever he's done, watching the fireworks and stuff. He freaking like messed me up. Like even Neo got messed up. Like he wrote in the chat saying like he bought the car after his wife died. It was her favorite color, which is the teal car. Just some inside details, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me, Scott? It's like, golly, man, I almost teared up, man. I'm like, why you did this to me, dude? Why did you do this to me? Whew, gosh dang it, man. But anyways, yeah, that's the only thing you missed out, Panda. Oh man, excuse me, guys. Ooh, okay, this is a perfect. So yeah, we're gonna give his hose a green color. Apparently, there's some tape over it. Oh God, here we go. Colored over the inks. See, okay, good. Okay, cool. Massive panda. Damn. But man, I need to get back on IG to see your stuff again. Your colors are on point. I've been off social media so long, so I haven't seen anyone's current work lately. I'm so out of the loop. Listen, dude, you and I are in the same boat. I've been out of social media for so long too. I haven't been updating my stuff. So you haven't missed much. I think the most recent one I did was a Sly Cooper one, but I have to like edit out because I accidentally doxed somebody's email on one of my DMs on Twitter. So I mean, the video is privated. So if you go to like my Insta, what am I talking about? My Twitter. If you go to the link, then you'll definitely see it. But once I like have the video up for it, like once I edit out the docs of this dude's email address, then I'll delete the live stream. But other than that, the live stream is the link of it is privated. So if you have a link, like you have access to it. But yeah, dude, I've been out of the loop of social media, so I'm just getting back into the groove of things and just get myself back out there. Kind of like dating, except just why did I even chose dating? I mean, yeah, I think dating is a good example, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, man. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta tell you, dudes, that I don't know. I might wait for Scott when he hops on. Hopefully, I didn't scare him. I hope he didn't like think I'm actually mad at him. But funny enough, maybe he's prepping up. But oh, that's funny. But yeah, man. Maybe when Scott gets on, like I might share him this story. Because in one of the conventions, what I'm talking about. One I went to, the convention I went to, SuperCon. Um, they had this stand-up comedy skit. And, I got to learn. I got to learn like such a huge difference between like watching a big comedians like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, like all the other big comedians compared to like local comedians here in South Florida. And it was a whole new other experience, I'll say that much. I'm definitely am interested in going like to comedy clubs and just check out these local comedians. And yeah, man, like it's quite an experience, I'll tell you that much. It's very different. It's like you really have to like listen and pay attention and see how these comedians deliver their lines. And, sometimes it's not even the comedians, because there's some comedians that tell some good jokes, but unfortunately, like it's like if you're not holding the audience hands, or if you make something that's not, if it's well aware, like something easy for them to understand, like then they might laugh. But like there was this dude who was basically the warm up for the stand up, and pretty much I got distracted. I was like kind of freaking out because the dots weren't disappearing. But yeah, this guy was a warm up, and like the dude, he was like he was chubby, you know. I won't say obese. Obese is a different story, but the dude was chubby, and and the joke goes that he like his girlfriend is skinny. So he says when him and his girl are together, like they're a perfect 10. And I laughed at that because it's funny. It's like he literally like described what his girlfriend looks like, and and when you physically see the comedian, the dude was like fat. So when he says like, "Oh, me and my girl are perfect 10," I'm like, "Oh wow," like that was a good joke, But I think like me and maybe one or two other people laughed at that joke, and everybody were like dead silent. They had no clue what the joke was. And we got the man of the hour, the reason why that I even have a job in the first place. Let me actually turn off my cam. The reason why I even have a job for today is the man himself, Scott the Flock Wilson. How are you doing, bud?
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, bud. I gotta tell you, man, what you did was unprofessional, and I'm gonna tell you why. That comment you left on the chat, I almost I almost burst into tears.
Which one?
Um, that he bought the car after his wife died. It was her favorite color.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, man, why? Why you gotta do this to me, man? It's like this.
Well,
You didn't bring this up in the meetings.
I wanted it to be teal and make it more memorable because he takes care of the car as if it was his own wife.
Wow. Okay. Gosh dang him, Scott. Why? God.
Little details.
Oh, gosh dang it, man. Why you gotta do this to me, bro?
Just the little details, right?
Yeah, literally. You know, the funny thing was, I wasn't sure what to color it, and then like I think like earlier, I think it was Dale. Yeah, Dale asked me like, "Oh, what color is that car going to be?" And I'm like, "It's like I thought of teal," so I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna color it teal." And here we are, man. Once you said teal, I'm like, all right, I did my job. Oh man, so how you been, bud?
Pretty good. Enjoyed fireworks. That was nice.
How was the fireworks, dude?
They were good. They were really good. They were my girlfriend's parents' neighbor. They get them every year, and they did a good job.
Nice.
Very nice. So pages look great.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say once these pages are done, we're gonna have to do like a celebration of coloring completed stream because you're done. Because once these 8 pages are done, I can send it to the print. Well, I'm gonna letter them, of course, but
right.
It shouldn't take very long.
Oh my god, yeah, man. I said on stream like after I'm done with the vlog, I'm gonna take a week break of coloring, except streaming, of course. But I'm gonna take a week of coloring because man, that was quite of a workout, man. But thank you again for the opportunity, Scott. I mean, this book was so much fun. Like I learned so much, and
we got more to come.
oh yeah, I you know it's not a goodbye, guys. It's just, it's a see you later. I mean, I'm pretty excited for the shorts that you and I were sharing with each other.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's like the most rewarding thing whenever I pitch you something for the synopsis, man, is like this is like either you get like giddy excited or you just laugh your butt off, man. That to me was rewarding.
Definitely. It's like okay, so it's about 10:35. So in the next like between 10:30 and like 11, it's like everyone's finale is going off right now in my neighborhood. So they're like everyone's doing fireworks. So like I'm every once in a while I'm turning off my mic because it gets really loud.
Oh no.
Yeah,
okay, man. Gotcha, dude.
But yeah, so everything's been going very well. I'm just been the main thing is we were waiting on the coloring now. Now, if you get these 8 pages done by the end of, sooner than later, next. I know these aren't flatted, so it's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm going to do is once you send them to me, I'm going to start lettering them.
Gotcha.
That way, once you are completed, I can just add them all in, and then we can just send it to the printer.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. But I just got home on last week. We went to a fishing trip, and that was really fun. Caught a good amount of fish, and it was just a good time.
Nice, dude. When you mean like good amount of fish, like did you caught like 7 or more than that?
Oh, we didn't get any bass. I was really disappointed we didn't catch any bass.
Dang.
We caught I think it was 5 catfish. One
Okay.
catfish was 5 pounds.
Oh wow.
And then we caught like probably 30, 40 bluegill, sunfish, and then like 7 turtles.
Seven
Um,
turtles?
yeah, I hate turtles, man. I hate them so much. They're the most annoying thing when you cook them because they're snapping turtles. So like
Holy crap.
you
Okay,
can't.
so those are different turtles, man. Those are the nasty ones.
Yeah. So you can never you have to have like 2 pliers, someone holding its tail. Like it's a whole process.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap, dude.
But I was upset because uh the place said that they had what's it called? They had bass in their pond and they didn't have bass in the pond. And I'm like, when did you have bass in the pond? And like, well, we did like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, because you probably didn't do anything to the pond. You got to introduce food because right now the population of that pond is pretty much all sunfish and bluegill because they didn't put
Dang.
any bait fish in there for the bass to grow,
Mm,
which is kind of a bummer.
dang, man.
Um,
So like gosh, what was it? So you fish them at a pond? Like you guys don't have like
well, we went to a cabin, and the cabin on the property where the cabin was, there was a like a pond right next to it. So like we could wake
mm,
up, have a cup of coffee, sit out on our patio from the cabin, and then cast a line into the water, and then go in and get breakfast, and come out, and hopefully something's on your rod. It was
right.
nice. But I will say though, I think our next trip, this was like local to us, is called the area is called Hocking Hills. It's in southern Ohio. Now it's on like near the West Virginia border.
Okay.
It's a very popular spot because it's very rural. It's like farm country, but then there's like hills. There's probably over 100 different hiking locations.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because it's all. I mean, there's like a famous place called Old Man's Cave. It's very famous. Um, but yeah, so we didn't do any hiking. My dad and I we just chilled and fished. I mean, we didn't do a goddamn thing, to be honest. I mean, we went to the grocery store to get food, and that was it. But we had a good time. I mean, we were just there to relax. We weren't there to do anything extravagant, you know.
Right.
And we are planning to go somewhere next year, and I think we would like to stay in Ohio. But if we were to go somewhere, because we really like bass fishing, I think we want to stay at a cabin, maybe in New York,
Okay.
but or a cabin that has its own pond that's more like size of a lake. Because this pond that we were fishing at was large, but it was like I want to say uh like I don't know. I would say maybe like if you're looking at a football field, it's like an end zone size. Like it's not that large, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to get something maybe a little bit bigger next time, but
Hmm. Gotcha.
we'll see.
Yeah, man. Let me see what Massive says. Who did you say did the pencils on this? I really like it. Something about it reminds me of that old school line art of yesteryear. Was it done traditionally or digitally? Very beautiful stuff. You want to answer that question, Bud?
So it was done traditionally by Gino. Gino Casmianto is our artist. He does it traditionally, and then he scans it to ink it. So he'll draw it on his like easel, like he'll draw like a gigantic page, and then he'll scan it, and then once he takes in the scanning, he'll digitalize it, and then he'll ink it that way. It's very good.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did not know that. I thought like he traditionally pencils it and then he inks over, or like he scans the pencils just in case if maybe he um, messes up when he's doing the inking process, because inking process can be a messy
Yeah.
thing. So, but okay, that's cool, man. That's something new that I learned. So he inks it digitally.
Uh, yes.
Okay, gotcha, man. Let me see. Neil says, "You can catch turtles." He's so
I caught so many
excited.
turtles.
How many?
I hate turtles. I really do. They ruin everything because they brand your hook, and
Oh
they just
man,
it just they just they're not fun.
I could tell from the sound of your voice, man.
They just
Like,
ruin everything, man.
yeah, man. No, but that's honestly surprising to me. Freaking snapping turtles, and I think we do have snapping turtles here in South Florida. But man, they're nasty, man. It's like
Where are you? Where So you're in South Florida. Are you by My girlfriend went somewhere in Florida.
okay.
Last 2 weeks ago, and or a week. Actually, it's a week ago. Still, I'm trying to
Mhm.
figure out where she went. Hmm. I can't remember. Remember off the top of my head.
Did she see like any gators, like gator
No,
wrestling? Okay.
she
Was she
stayed
at
in
the?
like
Did you stay in the beach?
I think wherever she was. She went to this place. There was an island, and the water was so clear.
I
I don't
think I have
remember.
an idea what she might have went to. Is it? Is it Siesta? I think it's Siesta Key. Let me double check that, because I know it's like the thing with Siesta Key is like clear water and the sand is very like white and powdery. It's like it's not like any other sand here in Florida, like South Florida, because sand is sand. Like no one likes to walk on sand, especially if it's wet and it has like seashells. Like this one, like they make sure like I don't know what material is from that sand, but it's just so nice and soft.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, so Siesta Key. Yeah, okay. So I think it's Siesta Key. It's like in what is it? It's in was it Sarasota?
That's where she went, Sarasota.
Okay, yeah, Sarasota's. Yeah, no, we will go up north in South Florida to go to
Is
Sarasota.
that south or north?
It's still south. Like you still got to go up north because it's like around, not too far from Orlando.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's like at least for me here in the south, it's like close to it's basically like a 4 hour drive. But yeah, that place is beautiful. It's like they got like sea turtles and everything, and it's like I think specifically that one they're very very like green when it comes to that. Like they're very uh like they're very friendly whenever it comes to like the environment and stuff,
Yeah.
and everything is wood. Like it's really cool stuff. And then I was introduced with gator beef jerky, and I'm like, no freaking way. It's like was it? I think Gingerton told me like he tried gator meat and it tastes no different than chicken. Neil Star, snapping turtles are some vicious little monsters. Yeah, no, they ain't little. I
They
think I
don't.
won. They're huge, man. They are not small. You'd be lucky
Oh,
if you got one that were small, but they're huge, man. They're vicious. They can literally snap your nose off easily if you're not too careful. Let me see. Massive Panda looks great, has a fine art quality to it, but with a really distinct style. is a great change of pace from this current boring draw as photorealistic as possible style that popular right now. Yeah, I think the reason why it's this style now is that with Warner Brothers and with AT&T and with Comcast buying
Yeah.
like DC and Marvel and all this stuff is like, like all these comic books are adapted to films. So for them,
Well,
it makes sense to
yeah.
go like hyper realistic.
Well, not only that, it's like that whole idea of oh, I went and saw, like, this was years ago. I went and saw Iron Man. Oh, I want an Iron Man comic, and they're like, this doesn't look like, Iron Man that I saw in movies. Yeah, because it's established character.
Right. Really. So it doesn't like the current so when you watch the Iron Man movie and what did it get you interested in like reading the comic book of it?
Me? No.
No.
No. I mean, I already knew the character. I mean, the funny thing is, I don't read that many comics anymore. I read a lot of indie comics.
Right.
I just don't have. I don't really have the time to read comics that aren't, that are today's world.
Right. Yeah, man.
I wish I did have more time though.
Yeah, of course, man. Especially the how much work you put in. I don't blame you that you don't have time, man. I'm surprised you even have time to write and just do production like this, man.
I will say, like, most of the time when I'm reading writing, it's like I write like 2 sentences, then come back to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I learned something about that, man. And it's like I thought like maybe it was like laziness or something like that, but no, it's like any other thing. Like whenever you learn something or something along those lines, is that like a person's energy, like your energy when it comes to work, like okay, you can last for 8 hours or 10 hours, but then when like you put on energy with creativity, is like it's a whole new other like
Oh yeah.
beast. Because like your energy for doing creativity is like it could be new, like yeah, it can be exciting, and you have this like determination and flair that okay, like I want to get this done or this and that, and and then once you get back on it, you're like what the heck, like what happened, like what happened to this spark that I had, is like now this next day, like I have no idea what happened. And like there's this other energy you have, is called creative energy, like how much energy you have left in your fuel tank to do what you want to do. And honestly, I think it is what it is. I think it is a discipline type of thing, and something that of a skill that you got to learn. That
it's from when I went to honestly, it's all from when I went to when I went to college. Like I would do everything. I'd be like, screw this. Let's just get it all done in one day. And then I get it all done in one day. And then I have 9 weeks to do whatever I want. Especially online classes. Like most of the time it's like, okay, let's do, I have how many assignments do I get? Oh, it's all online. It's all open. It's all access. I can do all this, a 9-week course in 2 days. All right, let's do it. I'll get it all done. And then I won't have to do fucking anything. Sorry for speaking.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. That's funny. And I was honestly not like that until like maybe the senior year of, I think my senior year of high school was like, all right, I already put in my time to get good grades. I'll see like what my end goal is once I get out of high school and stuff. But I think it's like what you said is like, I think it's just your mindset on like, okay, what's important, how much time you want to put in, and this and this and that. And again, creativity is another energy that you got to put in the work. And I think it's just you got to set a time frame and just schedule and all this good stuff, because that's something I want to start doing now. I mean, I have a whiteboard. It's like literally my thing on my whiteboard is like whenever I'm coloring a page of the flock, gotta spend at least like 2 or 3 hours. At least what's good is like, everything is flatted. This is just a different story now, but at least now just doing it like, at least that's something that's already flatted, like, the grunt work is already done. It's I just spend like 2 or 3 hours just spending time coloring, and then after that, then turn it in, so that way I don't spend too much time on it. At least what's good about it too is like it's just mostly flat colors, and not only flat colors, but I want to make sure the flat colors look like it's cell shaded. So that was like the fun part with Gino's new art style. So it's like, it's just perfect. Let me see. Massa says, yeah, I had fried alligator in the French Quarter in New Orleans. If I didn't know it was alligator, I would assume it was chicken. It's delicious, though. Yeah, man. I gotta, now that you told me that, I gotta think of a character from New Orleans that eats gators now for my pro wrestling gators. Because that's terrifying, man. It's just terrifying for them to find out, like, there's people that are eating us, man. It's like, what should we do? Not even eating them. There's even like making clothing out of them too. Let me see. Yeah, I really miss the stylized art from way back. Loved the anime fusion style that Joe Madden, Adam Warren used. Loved JR Jr.'s blocky, angular style. It puts so much personality on those pages. Yeah, no, dude. Like Daniel Warren Johnson's a new guy that I've really got into. It's like he has like the simple stylized look to it, but with his ink work, like it just makes it so unique than what you regularly get to know. Because again, like with the comics, like all these, with at least what's good is he inks his own work. So at least with other inkers, like they got to make sure it's nice and perfect. All this stuff is like, no, with Daniel Warren Johnson, like I see how he inks, man, and he inks fast. I'm like, holy crap, dude, and he's not afraid either. So it's like I enjoy watching his live streams called D-Dubs. So he really inks like, gosh, I'm talking so much, I'm not even coloring. But I do enjoy his live streams where you get to see his process. Even I think like even one of the videos, like he tells you like what website he goes to buy the inks that he buys. He even used screen tones from Japan. Just a lot of like stuff that I'm like, holy cow, man. What else? I mean, I'm reading some. I think there's only like a few mainstream books that caught my attention. Honestly, mostly DC. I finally, in my local Barnes and Nobles, they have Jurassic League, and holy crap, man, that was such a fun read. I haven't finished reading it yet, but so far it was a fun read for me. I mean, honestly, it's like you can never go wrong with the Justice League in the form of dinosaurs.
Nice.
Right? It's like, dude, it's like when I remember hearing the first announcement of it, like maybe a year or two ago. I think it was a year ago. Like everyone was going nuts on it, like saying like, oh, it's like what it's like DC is running out of ideas. It's like it's gonna be a bad book or something like that. And I'm like, the talent behind this book is like, you're gonna tell me it's gonna be bad. Is like everyone complains how super serious like DC Comics is with their stories and stuff. And now they got, whenever they do something fun and saying like oh, they should be more like Marvel, being with fun with their stories and stuff. Now that they did like one or two things that makes them look fun like Marvel, is like, oh, they're running out of ideas. This is dumb. I'm like, you just cannot please everybody, man.
Cannot.
Oh man. But yeah, but Jurassic League, I'm just happy to get the copy. I want to get a hard copy of Scott Snyder's what is it? Um what is it called? There we go. Dark Knight Death Metal. Which is basically like Justice I can't even talk. It's basically Justice my god, man. I'm stuttering here. Justice League within the heavy metal universe. And yeah, man. You know, it'll be great, Scott. Pink slippers. You know, just to change the mood, because you know, it's a pretty sad scene. It's like what can you do within a funeral scene? Let's just have this guy wear pink slippers. You know, you gotta do like how those old cartoon movies, like Land Before Time. I will never forget this moment when spoiler alert, guys, even though it's like a 40-plus-year-old movie. Littlefoot's I remember that there was a scene where Littlefoot's mom dies and like it has a chorus and everything, and you know, like the mom says, "Oh, like I'm gonna be with you," and Littlefoot's like doesn't understand. It's like, "What do you mean you're gonna be with me? Like I want you here now." And, you know, when she dies, it's like God, freaking tears. And then the next scene, you see baby little like pterodactyls fighting over a cherry, and I'm like, "Are you trying to like change my emotions?" It's like, no, I am traumatized. It's like, what are you trying to do to me, Don Bluth? It's like I literally witnessed a murder. Oh man. See, gotta get. See, you know what, Scott? I forgot to send you a picture. Funny enough, I've met Travis Gibb, Tyler's like co-creator for Coins of Judas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I was honestly surprised because I was trying to find this other Power Ranger, Hector, who was like the Green Samurai Ranger, and like I was trying to look for his table, so I'm like I couldn't find it, so I'm like, okay, whatever, like let me just look around these tables and stuff. And then literally what caught my attention was Coins of Judas, and I'm like, freaking, what? Like literally, like it's like thinking of, like it can't be. And then I see on this table it says like Travis Gibb, so I'm like, holy
cool.
crap, yeah, man. So it's like I see like a stack of comics from Travis. It's like not only coins, like all the other books and anthologies he's been working on. Is like again, like Travis is a great writer, man. Like I've read, like I bought all the books that caught my attention of everything that he worked on. Let me see. I gotta look back on my Twitters. I think it was like I bought like was it 6 comics from him, 2 issues of each series. Let me see. It was Granite State Punk, which is a pretty fun book. Coins of Judas, which is another one. I gotta read Expired, which is a sci-fi book.
Yeah.
But he's a great writer, man. Honestly, like it's like his books are fun to read. That's all I can say for him. And I still have this thing on. Was it? Massive says, same here. My professor would like Yo, 10-page essay due in 3 weeks. I would immediately start working on it and kick back when everyone else was sweating bullets a day before it was due.
Oh, for sure. I would always do that. I would always get everything done. Looks like the fire truck got called.
Yeah, right.
Someone must have set something on fire. Yeah, I always do that. I was like, what are you doing? Wasting time.
Right. Oh man. Neostar says, I don't think I have the guts to eat turtles or alligators. They're like my top favorite animals. Oh, that's funny. I honestly I would not even like think of eating any of them. It's like one due to like I don't know. It's just odd to me. Just gators and turtles. I even have pet turtles. So the mere thought of me even eating a turtle is like, I don't know, man. It's like I even lost my pet turtle because was it like I just knew like I think like when we were moving from our next house, I had my pet turtle. His name, funny enough, his name is Franklin. Um,
Oh my
so
god! I knew the guy who worked on that cartoon.
really,
Yeah, I had when he was in Cleveland Wizard World when I worked on my brother's comic. He had a booth, and then we stayed at the same hotel. And then he's like, "Well, why don't we just get breakfast?" And then it was like a Saturday Sunday convention. He was like, "Oh, let's just get breakfast." All right, we got breakfast, and we told us what he worked on, and he was like, "That's cool. You worked on all the comics that, or not comics, all the cartoons that, like he worked on Gargoyles. He worked on
oh wow,
Franklin. Yeah, it's really cool."
dang man, Scott, man, you be meeting like animators from our freaking childhood, dude.
Oh, for sure, man. Well, more my childhood. So Franklin's a little bit dated. That and Doug and like all those other ones.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like I'm like what 6, 7, 8 years older than you.
Oh man, well yeah, dude. Yeah, no. So I had a pet turtle named Franklin, and when we were moving to our new house, my parents noticed that my pet turtle wasn't in the I don't know, it wasn't with us. So it's like due to like today's climate, due to the type of people that was helping us move, apparently in their culture, they eat turtles.
Oh no!
Yes. So my
They
parents
ate your
has to
turtle.
elaborate something so I'm not traumatized. Later on, they told me now, but
They ate your turtle.
yeah, they ate my freaking turtle, man.
Who did you hire? Some.
I don't know. It's my parents. They hired somebody to help move the
Did
stuff.
you eat a pet?
Apparently, they don't care. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh man. But yeah, dude, it's like yeah, so all I know is Franklin became dinner for these people that were helping us move. Oh man.
Oh, is that how they paid for it?
I guess so. My parents thought of something which has happened. Like my turtle has ran away, and like my grandfather, like he would have his little stick, and like he would just tap on the ground until like he hears like you know like a little clicking sound from the shell, like a click. So then he just takes him out of the ground.
Huh.
So my parents, my mom broke it to me saying like, "Hey, Franklin ran away," and I was like bummed out. I'm like, "Oh man, it's like Franklin, dude. Like he was big too, man. He was a big turtle. I was terrified because again, I was a little kid when we moved out. I think it was like maybe 11. So he was a big freaking turtle. Um, like I literally was, I literally thought like maybe like Franklin was going to be a tortoise or something. Like that's how my 11-year-old brain was thinking. It's like I might own a freaking tortoise. I might write on a shell or something for fun. But yeah, man, that's what happened to Franklin. I don't know. What's funny to me is like I think it was like maybe Neil or maybe you that brought up turtles, and I'm like, huh, Franklin. Let me see. Massive Panda says facts. Jenny Warren Johnson has a really exciting style. I bought his Beta Ray Bill miniseries way back. It was so good, fun art and action packed. It was like a return to form in comics. Yeah, I gotta really look into Beta Ray Bill with them. It's like Jenny Warren Johnson and oh my god, what's this other dude? Mike Spicer. Like I'm really studying this dude's like coloring scheme and how he does it, because his coloring scheme is kind of like a painterly style, so it's always like smooth, and like the ways he chooses his colors, like he uses purple a lot, which I notice, but it's good to use for backgrounds and like just to ease in, so it's much more easier for people to focus on the characters on the page.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, bud. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh man, I needed this water. I saw some interesting fan art recently. Apparently, someone drew Reptar protecting Littlefoot's mother from Sharptooth. Oh my gosh, dude. That is funny. Oh man, that is so funny. See, I won't deny that DC has been running out of ideas for a while, but Dinosaur Justice League does actually sound fun. Yeah, no, dude. It honestly is. It's like the team for it. I know Daniel Warren Johnson wrote it, and I think the artists who worked on it too, like they wrote it. Like they basically wrote together and did the art together. But yeah, and of course Mike Spicer is the colorist, so you know you're gonna have a good time reading this book. But yeah, Jurassic League is a great book to read from DC so far. I want to read Death Metal once, like either they sell the hardcover in Barnes and Nobles. If not, then get it on Amazon. So yeah, massive. Hey guys, I'll catch you later. I'll catch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Peace out. See you, massive. Thanks for coming by the stream, man, and interacting with us. Really appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go and do this. Okay. There you go. I think we'll go this color. Okay, now. Let's see. You see, oh, dude, I actually bought that Beta Ray build miniseries. It's dope as hell. Beta Ray build even gets a powerful new weapon in this story. Ooh, okay, okay. I dig it. Dig it. They ate your turtle? What the heck? Yeah, dude. I have no words to say after that, man. I just don't know. But yeah, man, they ate my turtle. There's no other way. It's like who steals somebody's pet turtle, man? It's either one or two ways. They either steal it to give their kid a turtle, which I doubt, because that turtle was huge. Okay. And two, since as I said before, my turtle was big, so it became their lunch or dinner. So rest in peace, Franklin. Oh man. Let's see. Get this bad boy here. Nice coloring.
All right, I'm back.
What's
One
up?
thing, one thing I would probably do different on the
Okay.
color of the water is make it like maybe more of like a gray tint because if the driveway is cement,
Okay.
the color of water is going to look a little bit more gray. Like say, like if you're pouring water onto concrete,
Mm-hmm.
um, have a little bit more gray tone to it, I guess.
Okay. Got you,
So,
bud.
so I would probably, I don't know, maybe they could add a little bit of gray to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think,
What I'll do here is I'll
well, you're doing
have
fast.
yeah, like I'll do like I'll have it as its own like layer, the water, and
Mhm.
then I'll color over, the pavement gray or something
Yeah.
like close to that color. Like maybe this one. I think that one looks cool, or you want it a little bit more lighter?
That probably add a little bit more blue to that, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha. A little more blue is what you told me. Go on ahead. The water can be. There you go. What are you working on your end, Scott? Just typing up some stories?
Kind of. I'm just honestly just looking to see what I can work on tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so kind of like
Oh, awesome.
planning out what I want to do tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Nothing like too extravagant, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be going back to work tomorrow. So, I mean, at least I got a break. At least I'm going to enjoy a short week of work. And it's something
yeah,
that I honestly wanted. Because almost everyone at my job had a, what is it? They basically had like a day or two off.
yeah.
And due to my payroll, since I go like, was it direct deposit, and everybody else were like, what is it? Like they basically their checks and stuff like on the day of payroll, like they have more leeway of getting days off than I do.
That's a
So
bummer.
yeah, man. So I was like, what the heck? I've been robbed, man. It's like you're overworking me here, man. So I'm just happy that, at least we had a day off today. So I got to enjoy and get the page done. And now I got this page to start. So I'm very happy. Let's see. What the heck happened to my water? Well, got to start from. Oh, there's my water. I'm like, what the heck happened to my water? Let's try 80. Oh wow, well it's about to be it's close to 11:30. Oh, I think for now I'll stop from here. Let's see. Let me look at any comments that I've missed. Let's see. Oh man, I'd love to meet the Samurai Rangers someday, especially the blue and pink Rangers. They kind of remind me of TJ and Cassie during the Power Rangers in space. Oh shoot, nice. Yeah, I got to rewatch that series. I mean, yeah, I know that. I know that was a Neil Saban era, were pretty much the weakest part of the series. But I mean, again, like I mean, it's pretty much Saban's return to the Power Rangers. Actually, not return. Basically, bought back from Disney. Funny enough, but yeah, guys. I mean, this is pretty much the end of the stream so far. I mean, I'll talk to Scott later and see if we'll do more, and we'll be the end point, just for for the sake of spoilers and stuff. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for those that are watching or watching pre-recorded. You know, uh, we couldn't have gone to where we are at for you guys who've backed the book and even helped us reach our stretch goal. So I'm just very happy that me and Scott get to expand the story and give an origin story for the Patriot Eagle, especially on this special day of a holiday like this. So it's just perfect timing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, guys, you have any final words or anything to share, Scott, for anything like flock related?
Not really, not right now. I mean, we got a lot coming.
Oh, definitely, man. Yeah, don't worry. What you and I were talking about last week, there's a lot, So, there's a lot that we can't say, but but once the day comes, I'm definitely excited once that day will come.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, dudes. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. You guys zoos of excellence as always. Remember to stay excellent. God bless. Have an awesome week, guys. Happy 4th of July.
Yay.